Lasertag employees of Reddit, what was the weirdest things you've seen happen in the arena? I never saw anything super strange, did see a couple surprising injuries though. The arena is dark and lit by black lights, so of course for liability purposes we do the whole rule reading before each round, and one of the rules is obviously no running. Kids would inevitably break the rule and end up running into something, but usually not at a speed that could do any more than some bumps or bruises. One little girl managed to sprint full tilt into a wall and break her nose. That was quite the event. Real bloody, real traumatizing for the other kids. Our arena also had some obstacles, like boxes and barrels and shit. Some of them were loose and could be adjusted between rounds, but were still quite heavy to avoid accidental movement. Other stuff was nailed down so it couldn't go anywhere. This one time a group of boys around 11 to 13 ripped some barrels out of the ground so that they could build their own custom fort, but didn't notice the nails protruding from the barrels. Another kid ran by, ran their hand along the barrel as they ran, and sliced their forearm wide open on one of the nails. Thankfully I didn't actually see the aftermath, but that was also quite the gossip, especially because the victim's parents tried to blame us at first. That threat and lawsuit fell apart pretty quickly when the actual story came out. Real talk though. The whole build your own fort thing in lasertag sounds like a shit ton of fun, ick now, minus the nails and forearm thing. I always thought lasertag has a ton of potential wasted by trying to be paintball without the pain. Gamify that shit. Give audio cues when you kill someone, multi-kill, ultra kill. Give people a choice between different kinds of weapons. Make objective based game modes like Capture the Flag or King of the Hill. Former arcade employee, worked there for a year. We had birthday kid vomited, didn't tell employees. Had the next group come in and the girl slipped and fell face first into it. Kids who screamed Fortnite then proceeded to fall down when they got shot, crawling around and begging to be revived. I told one he could just get up as the vest's power back on. He just looked at me and said he was playing Fortnite. A kid came out, calm as shit, nose obviously broken and blood pouring everywhere. Said a kid had hit him with a gun. Filed an incident report, never heard from the kid again. A Hispanic family came in. A lady fainted and the family started screaming at me to get them some alcohol so she would wake up. I did a lot of wingwoman work there. Oftentimes girls or guys would ask me to put them on the same team as someone they liked, and it was cute seeing the results. One day, a birthday party comes in. Everything went normal until the match ended and everyone had to come back. They all made it back and had cake, except for two little dildos who thought it would be hilarious to camp in one of the corners. Everyone noticed they were gone and panicked. Two other employees went looking for them in the arena and found them. What was strangest is they decided to make a shit and piss hole if they were gonna be camping there. That was no fun. To clean TL, doctor, couple kids, took a shit, and I had to clean it. Was this outdoors? I've always thought that laser tag was indoors, but you can't really dig through a floor easily. Sorry I didn't phrase it well. What I meant was they just shit-pissed in the same place. I just called it a hole. But yes, it was indoor. I've done outdoor laser tag twice. They put like wooden structures and old trucks, tires, tarp etc out. It was pretty neat honestly. Not an employee, but a player. Back when I was early 20s, me and a few guys went laser tag. Since there was only a couple of us, we got paired with a group of kids and some of their parents. During the match, one of the fathers had looped his arm through his daughter's vest and was using her as a shield, and she was just getting carried around like a little shooting shield. Still makes me laugh. This right here is my favorite in the whole thread. Not a laser tag arena, and maybe not the weirdest, but there is this Nerf dart arena kind of close to me, and I used to go there often. For the longest time they only had 3 kinds of darts, the regular orange/yellow/blue darts, the green discs, and the red mega darts to use. But Nerf introduced the yellow ball darts. They're basically a small yellow foam golf ball, and they were a game changer. Now these things could be fired accurately all the way across the arena, and most guns can hold 40 of them in a clip, so they were used a lot for ammunition. But they have another use, one that was found quickly. If you stepped on one and weren't paying attention, it could easily make you fall on your butt. So we would throw them into the middle of the arena where people were running the fastest and make the person fall on their face. This was mainly used in Capture the Flag, but it works in all the other game modes too. TL, Doctor, little yellow foam balls made an Nerf arena into a deadly game of Twister. Edit, it used to say 2 kinds of darts, because I forgot about the discs. Former Laser Quest employee. I never had to clean up poop or vomit, but my coworkers did. I got fairly lucky there. Since I did a lot of the tech and cleanup in the maze, I found a lot of random things. Never found condoms, but I did find a pocket knife, an iPod, and money here and there. We always held on to stuff, just in case we got a call. Honestly, I mainly found a lot of dust because of those fog machines. During one of the overnighters, a lady tried to tip me, but I kindly told her we weren't allowed to take tips. She was quite drunk and decided that putting cash down my shirt was a good idea. My manager looked at me, shaking his head and said, "Well, you got to take that now." I think that was the only time I got a tip, lol. One of my favorite things about working there was finding the hidden code names from former employees. My location eventually closed down, so all of those names are now lost. We made so many good memories that I don't think I can ever forget. Not an employee but a player. I played once with a group of now ex-classmates and our teacher. I was hit multiple times by this big dude camping in a corner and blocking his chest sensor with his gun the entire game. He came out of the arena all proud, looking at the leaderboard and cheekily saying, "Ha, first place again." He was even wearing a personalized jersey of his team. Okay, I'm not an employee, but one time at a laser tag event my friend and I were the only 2 players in a 2-story arena, as we kept playing back after back and no one was playing other than us that round, and every time my friend found me to tag me my vest would go out as soon as she saw me. Also I found $5 during that game. Missed that. Yeah, me and my brother once were the only 2 in the game, and I guess the employee there had an easy round, lol. I worked in a laser tag / ropes course. I used to hide tiny toys and aluminum foil snowflakes around the laser tag. Everything from tiny dinosaurs, to army men, to plastic spiders and zombies. It was one of the best feelings to tell kids that if they found it, they got to keep it. I also used to shoot the campers. That was fun. Mirrors make great corner guns for people that think they're invisible.